Hi everyone, Coach Keon here from Action Coach Guyana, and we are continuing our interview series as we speak to innovative leaders and businesses in and around our country. Today, I have a very beautiful and special young lady with me, and she's going to be telling us all about the Hurakabra Resort. So, I will not keep your anticipation any further. I will bring her on in just a couple of minutes. Those persons who are tuned in on our social media platforms, remember that you help our cause when you like, love, and of course, share our video. We know that persons are going to be looking for places to relax post COVID 19. So you just might be sending them the perfect spot that they can go to. So, without any further delay, let me introduce the beauty of the day. And please welcome Ms. Dem Nascimento from Hurakabra River Resort. Pleasant good morning to you. How are you doing today?
I'm good, and thank you very much, and good afternoon, and thank you for your very flattering remarks.
Oh, you
Um,
are
it's
most,
it's a
most
sunny
welcome.
day. It's a sunny day in Guyana, and very
Excellent.
beautiful weather. We've been getting a lot of rain, so
Excellent.
I'm quite excited, and this is why I decided to come on the outdoors to have this conversation, so I can make some of you envy who are not getting good weather.
And I'm sure you're doing a fantastic job by making us envious. We can hear the beautiful symphony of the birds in the background. That's
Oh
absolutely
yes.
amazing.
Well, actually this is not the resort. This is our garden in town. So in
Oh,
fact, we have as much. And sometimes I tell people we have as much wildlife here, in terms of bird life, that we have up Esquivel. All day you
excellent.
get birds. Beautiful.
Excellent.
So because we have a lot of trees around as you can
Beautiful.
see a little bit in the background there.
Yes.
Anyway, so off we go. Let me start
Good.
about Hurakabra.
Yes. Tell us
Um,
about your copper.
Hurakabra was actually built for myself and my husband to retire. He was not going to retire. Hence, what do we do with a jungle house? So we had to we open it up for visitors. Originally, we built a small cottage, which is called Bamboo Cottage. It's a one bedroom with a little dining room, a little kitchen, its own little balcony. And then we decided we will make a villa, which is a three-bedroom, which is where we would retire. And the cottage was meant to have when we have guests and family and all of that visiting us. Anyway, so that's what we have. We've kept it very small, and it could be described as a boutique resort. So it's very small, and it's very private, and in fact, it's one of the few lodges or resort facilities you can find in Guyana that is very private. That if you can come there with your family and book in for a weekend or a couple of days or whatever, and you have the entire resort for yourself. So it's like you have your own private resort, which doesn't happen very often. Most facilities you go to, there are always other people there. So if you're looking for a number of other people to join you or meet people and all of that, it doesn't happen very often at Hurakabra, because quite often once we have one family in the villa, it fills it up. We may have a couple in the cottage. The cottage can only sleep two, but sometimes we can sleep four with a roll-out cot. Um, if somebody has a small family or something, they have two children or something like that. So it's all privacy. That is one of our big marketing tools for Horkaba. Very, very private.
Excellent.
So
Excellent. And if I may ask, Ms. how do we get to Hurakabra River Resort?
there are many ways to get there. You can drive in your own vehicle. You can go to Porica. You can get on a river taxi, and you can actually get a river taxi to drop you directly to Horkabra. We are actually on the other side of the river. We are not on the side that the river taxis go to Bartica. So they have to divert a bit. And once they divert, they will charge you like a 50% more on the charge because they're taking you direct. Alternatively, you can go directly to Bartica, and then depends on how big the group is or how small. If it's small, we transport you. Depends what boat is available at the time. If not, we can arrange a boat to bring you over and take you back. So the transportation is not a problem. It's just various ways. Also, if you're going to come with a big family, like you have 8 or 10 people or even six, we would encourage you to let us provide the transportation for you. So you can actually hire our boat. Our boat will pick you up from a private marina just close by to Purica, and
Yeah.
it will take you there, it will take you back. And then you get added advantages when you hire the boat, because on the way going in, we can actually stop you out at Port Island. We can stop you out at Saxacali. It's all part of the journey in. So you can have those additional stops if you want at no extra cost, because you hired the
Excellent.
boat, and the driver, the captain is my captain. So, nobody has a time schedule. The time is all yours.
Excellent. Excellent. And for Hurakabra River Resort, what would you say are your top two packages that people can take advantage of?
Well, we usually have our main packages would be our day tours. People coming in to spend the day. They do a tour of the Escobar River. They come to the resort. They have lunch, or sometimes they just come straight to the resort and relax because they have gone to Escobar already. They have seen the fort, they've seen the falls and all of that. So they just want to come and relax for the day. Gives them a lot of time to indulge in games and relax, enjoy the beauty of the river, you know, get the waves and all of that, and hear the sounds of the water lapping waves and swim, kayak, and all those activities that we have. So, um, there is always activity. There are lots of activities you can do. So you can choose either to be very active. Somebody is fixing a house behind me, so you're hearing it. So you
Yes.
can choose either if you want to just relax and enjoy the ambience of nature and the birds and everything, or you can get very active and get in the river on the kayak. You can get on a rope on a tree and do a Tarzan swing. You could play volleyball if you have a big group. And then there are the indoor games, like the darts and the tennis and those kind of thing, and pools and so. So,
Great.
it's there for everyone. You want to go on a jungle walk, you can go on a jungle walk. So we have the day packages, and then we have the overnighting. So those mainly are our two um,
Top
features that we have
packages.
for the resort. But usually,
Excellent.
I tell you,
Excellent.
I book tours to go to other places too, because usually I get, emails from overseas. Somebody wants to come and spend a week in Ghana. Okay, they want to spend 2 nights with us, but they want to see Kaicho, they want to go to the Rupununi. So, we offer those packages too. I work out an itinerary for them. I give them costing. I do the bookings for the other facilities. So we also offer that.
Excellent.
But
That
our main thing for our resort is the day trip and the
overnight.
overnighting.
Excellent. Excellent. And I love the range of activities that you have as part of your packages as well. Now, we know that we are currently in a pandemic, and undoubtedly, this has severely affected our tourism industry. Could you just share with us what are some of your strategies you're going to implement post COVID when persons resume coming out back to the resort?
Okay, what I've done is I've actually worked out some packages already, and I have a flyer available. And I'm giving people, I've worked out a 25% discount on all my rates. Um, for COVID, for post COVID, I'm going to develop a questionnaire also that I'm going to send to you once somebody call and interested in going. I will send them the questionnaire, and some of the questions I will be asking them to fill up is, did you have anyone who was affected by COVID? Anyone died from COVID? When last did you have your temperature checked? Um, do you wear a mask? Do you practice social distancing? And that will, of course, go for everyone who's coming in and are interested in coming to the resort. They'll have to answer that truthfully to us. And I would let them take a temperature testing before the day before they come. And
Yeah,
when they get there, we would have mechanism in place to test their temperature. The only problem we'll have with that is if someone turns up and you test their temperature and it's over 100, what do you
what
do?
you do.
You
Yeah.
know, you can't put them back. You're gonna put them back in the boat and set them.
I'm
I
sure
mean,
we find a way to do that.
we do have things to help take care of you. And I mean, there's Bartica there we'd like to take you to if something happens. But hopefully we won't get into that situation. But we have some additional medications that we can give you, paracetamol and the this and the that, and some of the home remedies that you can try for the first 2 days. So
Yeah.
we have that. We have masks. If people don't, they'll have to wear masks when they come. But the place is breezy. It's open air. We don't have pollution, and so you don't have to be wearing your mask all the time. I will just insist that when my staff is serving you, that my staff will be masked. We will do
Yes.
our meals buffet style, so the meal would be left there and you will go and sit there, so my staff wouldn't have to come into close contact with you. Um, things like life jackets will be put in a position. So I will make sure that my staff is secure and they're not exposed because we don't want anyone to bring that virus to us. We have to
Quite
be very
understand.
cautious about it. We have sanitizer bottles. In fact, I have there now for my staff to use. So I have sanitizer bottles all over. So is even if we had to get two separate families, one in the cottage, one in the villa, you can actually give them their meals separately without coming in contact with each other,
Yes,
and
definitely.
and they can keep their distance. So we have a lot of things in place, and of course the questionnaire, which I'm going to do, and I hope that people will be honest, when they complete it.
I'm trusting that
But
it
I'm
will be
also
agreeable.
offering people in packages because I know a lot of people are really haunted to get out of town because they've been locked down and the kids are at home and they're getting
Yeah.
restless. Usually, we don't tell you that you can take your meals or you can cook your own food. We had that originally when we started, but no one wants to really do cooking when they get into that kind of setup. They want to just relax. But if people want to spend extended time, like a week or 4 days or 5 days, when we have to cater for food for them, it becomes pretty expensive. And if you have a family, then you know it it doesn't work out and it's not possible. So we have kitchenaires and I'm offering people, you pay for the accommodation, you can bring your own food. We have a freezer there, we can store things for you, and you can cook your own food. And in that way too, my staff would not be in close contact with you. We just show you the ropes, what to do, and where your things can be put, and all of that.
Yeah, that
So
sounds
we have a number of
super
things in place.
super exciting. Uh, Mrs. Nascimento, I'm sure persons are listening and they are making their plans as we speak. So if you can put it in a nutshell for us, based on all the things that you would have told me in this interview, what would you say are the top two reasons why people should visit Hurakabra River Resort?
Well, one of the top reasons I said earlier is the privacy of it. You don't have to come into contact with other persons. Um, and for day visits, where we would normally get bigger groups of people for day visit, I will not go advertising and bring in two people from here, 10 from there, another five from there. I'm not going to do that, not now. So if anyone wants to go a day visit on a big group, they'll have to come from within their own circle
Sure,
of
circle,
people.
yeah.
That's the only way we will do large groups. And as I
Okay,
said, our overnighting would be for the one family, one set of people only for the villa, and another set for the cottage. So that
excellent.
to me is a very good attraction. You don't have a room next door with complete stranger living, overnighting next to you. So that for me is all the privacy and um, the COVID adherence.
Okay,
Those are
excellent.
two. But I just like to mention some costings if you don't mind. We also have, you can just come in for the day, pack your picnic baskets, and I'm allowing that now. Bring your own food and drinks, and you just pay $2,000 per person, and you can spend X amount of hours for the day and enjoy the facility. And there again, there will not be too much interaction between staff and guests. They will be there for security purposes. If people are swimming, they will be there to overlook people in the water and make sure there's no incident. Make sure that their life jackets are thoroughly strapped in when they're going in the kayak and all of that. So
Excellent.
I have that, and that's a very, very reasonable package. You can find your own way there, cook your own food, bring it, spend a day, and pay us 2,000 per person. You know,
Yeah.
and then
Uh-huh.
we also have the other one I was telling you about that you can go on overnight and bring your own food. That's 8,005 per person. That's for our accommodation, and then we'll charge you $15,000 if you want us to provide meals, 3 meals for one day, 2 nights. I mean 2 nights, one night, 2 days.
Today, yeah.
So you get 3 meals. So you have various options and various scales. And if you want to
Sure.
come for the day and you want us to give you lunch, then we can charge 5,000 per person, and you just spend the day and Have
And
fun.
have lunch. Okay. Sounds really, really fantastic. And I'm sure persons are already beginning to make their plans to get out. Everybody's waiting for this to be over so that they can fully get out. So, Mrs. Nascimento, it's been an absolute pleasure speaking with you today. Just in the event that we have some of our listeners who were in listen only mode, they're hearing all of this great information. Can you just tell them how they can make contact with you so that they can start booking their spots today?
Right. Okay. My cell number, of course, and it's a WhatsApp number. It's 624-8694. We're also on Facebook on the Hurakabra River Resort. We have a website, www.hurakabra.com. You can write there. There's an email, you can log on and write. Or you can send an email directly to me, which is gemmadhoo@gmail.com. And
Excellent.
these pictures you're seeing in the background on my left, which would be on your right, actually
Yes.
is our dock. It's three sequential pictures of our dock that leads out
Oh,
into the river. It's about over 100 feet long, and it's
wow.
absolutely beautiful. Sitting out there at twilight, at dusk, and
Yes.
even on moonlit nights when you sit there. And if you're there and we have a small group, we can actually put you to dine at the end of the dock. It's heavenly with the moon over you.
Moonlight dining. That sounds romantic.
Very romantic. Very romantic. In fact, people refer to our cottage, we call it the honeymoon cottage.
Ah, interesting. So,
Right.
thank you
So
very much.
make a note. You make a note of that when you get, if you're not married yet.
Well, I am married already, but you
Well,
never
you can
know.
come and celebrate a birthday or an anniversary or whatever.
Yes, yes. Can
Get
rekindle,
rich.
can rekindle. So thank you very much, Mrs. Nascimento, for taking the time to be here and providing us with this valuable information. To all our listeners out there, remember to like, love, and or share the video, especially with persons you know they're looking to plan that escape from the hectic life in town so that you can enjoy nature in its finest. Remember, everyone, please stay safe and protect yourself as best as you can.
And if I may just second a word, thank you, Action
Yes.
Coach, for doing this. I think this is fantastic what you guys are doing here. And all the
Thank
best.
you. Thank you. Absolutely our pleasure.